doing double work. We have to be sure that all safety concerns, are taken care of. Where we are standing, where the road joins the motorway, when the motorway rehabilitation itself starts, there's going to be an interchange here, to serve Committee 18 and the neighboring communities. Because between Tema and Accra, on the 19.5 kilometer stretch of the motorway itself, we are going to have as many as 4 interchanges. So we have to visit the ongoing projects from time to time.
While expressing confidence in the increased competence of Ghanaian contractors, Kwesi Amwakwata disclosed that the motorway expansion projects will be done jointly by local and foreign contractors to foster knowledge transfer.
The motorway project is a bit complex. At the appropriate time, it will be addressed. But definitely we are making efforts that wherever local contractors have to play their role, definitely they will do that. Even where we see that there are complexities in any road production, we always make sure that even if it's a foreign contractor, that contractor partners, the local, contractors for what we call transfer of technology to them. And I can tell you, for the past 6-7 years, the capacities of local contractors have been built so much by this government that virtually they can do everything. But because we want the best, wherever we have to join both local and foreign contractors, why not? We will do that. It's just like playing the organ. The white keys alone can give you music. The black keys can give you music. But if you want melodious music, you combine the two.
On the return of toll booths, the roads minister has this to say.
You see, in this country, people have the impression that the toll system is abolished forever. It's not. Tolling at the appropriate time, will be reintroduced. The finance minister made it clear in his budget statement. Okay, but tolling will come in a different form, from what it used to exist. If we have to build toll booths now, like this motorway, we have a tolling system in it. It will come with a proper toll booth being built, and we are going to make sure that as much as possible the human element is reduced to the barest minimum. So it will come at the right time. And there are a number of highways in this country that are going to be built, that tolling system might be introduced. But it will come at the right time with the right tools, to ensure that we get enough and adequate revenue from it to maintain the roads.
We are watching the Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. Still ahead. Education Minister strongly refutes criticisms of free senior high school policy and underscores significant improvements in learning outcomes in Ghanaian schools. That story and more when we come back. Please stay.
the neighborhood I'm having my twins.
The very reason why I took it for us. See, the price is very good and it's spacious to contain all of us.
Alphabet City. Now I'm a landlord. I don't pay rent. And my Airbnb business is booming.
To me, Pamini, bank and I'm an Alphabet City. The pension pay me 20%. The payment plan, I want to share my man. Just say, very smooth.
This is a healthy place to raise our families and creating peace. Come on, be my neighbor.
Alphabet City, the ABC of Home Sweet Home.
Alphabet City is a classy and peaceful gated community in Sakumono. We have 24/7 top-notch security and high-quality access roads. We have 3 bedrooms and 2 washrooms, 3 bedrooms and 3 washrooms with boys' quarters. We have 3 bedrooms and 4 washrooms. We have 2 bedrooms and 2 washrooms, all with beautiful kitchens and kitchenettes. Call Alphabet City on 0240-111119 or 050449999. Alphabet City, the ABC of Home Sweet Home.
Oh, today he has been extra sweet, and the way he looks at me.
I have done everything by the book. It's on. Hey, but I have to get some condoms, Charlie.
Using a condom will protect you and your partner from HIV, STIs, and unplanned pregnancy. Condoms are an effective way for protection against HIV infection. Don't take risks. Use a condom every time. Always come prepared.
This advert is brought to you by the Ghana AIDS Commission and Ghana Health Service.
You're welcome back to the Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. Now, the Minister for Education, Dr. Yawose Duchum, has responded to critics of the free senior high school policy, affirming that the policy's focus on increasing enrollment has not negatively impacted learning outcomes in Ghanaian schools. He emphasized that the government's commitment to transforming the education sector is reflected in the results of the 2022 West Africa Senior School Certificate Examination. Reporting from the Ashanti region, Citi News correspondent is Hafiz Tijani. He has been providing an update on the Education Minister's remarks.
The Education Minister highlighted the government's achievement in effectively implementing the free SHS policy and its emphasis on improving both enrollment rates and learning outcomes.
Increasing enrollment did not diminish learning outcomes. And if you doubt it, look at what has happened at Kumasi High School. So when you hear people talking about, no, the free senior high school is rather hindering academic performance, tell them that is not the case. Go and look at the WAEC results and it will tell you that we have the best learning outcomes in this country last year. The last 8 years, the best results was 2022 results. We created an incentive grant program. So teachers are given extra money to provide extra support. That was not the case before free senior high school. In addition to that, we ensure that every student has core textbooks. That was not the case before free senior high school. Now science students have been given biology, chemistry, physics, elective maths textbooks. That was not the case before free senior high school. We hired additional teachers. That was not the case before free senior high school. So the free senior high school was implemented in a way to take away the devil of low academic achievement. Consequently, Ghana has done something that is not seen in many places around the world. You increase enrollment, increase learning outcomes at the same time.
This project has been executed very well, and I want to assure you, all those listening and all those here, that we are not gambling with the future of your children because we know exactly what to do and we're executing it very well.
Speaking at the 60th anniversary launch of Kumasi High School in the Ashanti region, Dr. Educhum also announced that the Education Ministry plans to recruit personnel who will be responsible for maintaining facilities in senior high schools.
Where did you see maintenance culture anywhere in the world? What they have is a maintenance budget. And they have a maintenance staff. So, in the next few weeks, we are going to recruit 100 plant managers for our high schools, estate officers who are coming to schools like this to make sure the buildings are maintained, to make sure they have a maintenance schedule, and then maintain our buildings.
Established in 1964, Kumasi High School has played a significant role in training individuals who now hold key positions in both the public and private sectors of Ghana's workforce. During the event, the minister, who is an alumnus of the school, led the school management and other distinguished guests in breaking ground for the construction of a sports complex.
Come next year, we'll be celebrating our 60th birthday. And as an institution, we're looking at getting ourselves a multi-ordering sports complex, because this school has lacked that in its existence. At the old site, we used to have a rough park, and here too. It's unfortunate that the students will always have to go to Pajo to train before they can participate in all other activities. So we've resolved as all students to construct for the school a multi-ordering sports complex to enable them train and then to produce champions for our region and for our nation, Ghana.
The Kumasi High School has experienced notable improvements in its infrastructure, including the upgrade of classrooms and the science laboratory.
Hafiz Tijani, Citi News, Kumasi.
Let's stay on education, but come to the Central Region, where the Regional Education Directorate is pledging to address the worrying phenomenon of examination malpractice amongst BEC candidates in the region. The goal is to get the students more interested in their studies prior to the examination to ensure positive outcomes. Central Regional correspondent Carvis Tete has more in the following report.
The dependence on malpractices, especially the use of foreign materials in the examination hall, is high among BECE candidates in the Central Region. The Central Regional Education Directorate says many students abandon school immediately after successful registration and only show up to take the examination, a situation it described as troubling. The subsequent outcome is that many of them fail the examination. The Directorate further identified improper time management and inability to apply critical thinking when answering questions as a reason for the recorded failures in the examinations. Emmanuel Asmin is the Central Regional Education Director, and he spoke to Citi News about the trend.
So the idea is always they will get examinations, so they don't learn. Most of them, immediately they register for BECE, they don't attend classes anymore, because they have that intention that at the end of the day, they will get some materials to support them go through the examination. So as teachers, we are also, we have realized that there are some little mistakes that they do when they go to the examination room. The understanding of the question and how to apply their thinking skills to answer those questions is a challenge. That's why this initiative has come at the right time, so that we take the teachers through.
To help address some of these challenges, the Second Lady of Ghana, Samira Bawumia, has extended her Samira Empowerment and Humanitarian Project to the region, beginning from the Fantimam municipality, which is one of the districts which records poor performance in the basic education certificate examination. The project seeks to equip teachers of core subjects, that is English, Maths, Integrated Science and Social Studies, with perfect teaching methods and skills for students who are being prepared for the examination, and is mostly targeted at districts with poor student performance in the final examination. As part of the 2-day workshop, teachers were taken through the chief examiner's report so they can have a better understanding of the likely factors that affect student performance in the examination. The second lady believes the intervention will help improve passing rate of pupils.
In terms of education, we look at how we improve learning outcomes, studying outcomes. And one of the gaps we realized was that in a lot of the districts, the children were not doing well at BEC. But thanks to the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, there's free education. However, it's not everybody who is passing in order to benefit from the free education. So this intervention is supposed to help the pupils to pass their exams by reviewing past questions, chief examiner's comments, and coming together with Ghana Education Service and the instructors to help the teachers guide the students through exam taking. Because if you're not prepared for your exam, you will not know how to answer your questions and pass it. And we want our children to do well.
The Mfantama municipality has not had a steady performance of pupils in the BEC. In 2019, 53% of candidates passed the examination. It, however, dropped to 43% and back to 60% in 2021. The Regional Director of Education believes the Second Lady's intervention will augment the Directorate's Communities of Excellence program, which is to ensure that 90% of pupils in class 4 to 6 become proficient in literacy and numeracy, and 90% pass rate for BECE and WASI candidates, respectively.
There's a new program we are starting, 1990. We are expecting that the P2, P4, JHS, the BEC and the SHS, we are expecting 1990 projects. So P4, we are saying that the people in P4 within the region, even across Ghana, 90% should read with proficiency in numeracy and literacy. So BEC, those who sit for the BEC, we are expecting 90% pass into the SHS. And then at the SHS, we are also expecting 90% to have the access to tertiary education.
Second Lady Samira Baumia is supporting school children in the Mfantama municipality ahead of the basic education certificate examination. She believes engaging teachers who teach these children would also help impact knowledge into the children. Calvin Stetter, Citi News, Mankasim.
Now, the Our Lady of Province Girls Senior High School, located at Kwesibu Okrom in the German South municipality of the Bono region, is chalking more successes in the area of academics despite its infrastructural challenges, especially classrooms and staff accommodation. Classrooms in the school are always congested because of inadequate space. Majority of the teachers of the school also stay outside the school due to inadequate staff accommodation. The authorities at the school are calling for infrastructure expansion. Citi News' Michael Saponfon visited the school and reports.
Our Lady of Providence Girls Senior High School, located in Kwesibu Okrom within the German South municipality of the Bono region, was established on November 19, 1989 through the efforts of the late Bishop James Kwadwo Owusu and the support of the religious community of Sisters of Divine Providence. The school began with only 14 students in a parish church, with Sister Marilyn Carlin serving as the first headmistress. Despite facing infrastructure challenges, the school continues to achieve notable academic success. During the 2022 WASI, the school was ranked as the third best performing school in the country. While the 1,500 capacity dormitory provides sufficient space for students, the main problem lies in the capacity of the classrooms. With a current population of 1,210 students, the increasing number of students is putting pressure on the existing infrastructure. Some of the students themselves have been expressing their concerns with the news team.
Well, on the inadequate classrooms, during the dry season, it's really unbearable because the place becomes hot. Some people get heat rashes, which is uncomfortable for them. On our inadequate staff bungalows, we only have 2 female teachers on campus during the nights in case someone is sick. One stays very far from school, so it's hard to get here. And it's stressful for them because go to them in the night to go wake them up to come and send someone to the hospital. They are just 2, and it's really unbearable. I would like the government to come and build us more classrooms and staff bungalows to improve our situation, because the classrooms, usually if we have a lot of people in there, teacher will not have concentration on all of them, just a few of them, and it will affect our grades.
Currently, our school is ranked number 3 in Ghana. And due to that, a lot of people are patronizing our school. They all want to come here and have good education. And because of that, the classrooms are congested. And due to this, teachers find it difficult during teaching and learning to go through. During group works, when given, teachers are supposed to go through and check what we are doing. And because of the congestion, it's sometimes difficult for them. And also in maintaining discipline during class lessons, teachers find it difficult. So I therefore appeal to the government to build us a new 12-unit classroom block to aid in our performances and also reduce the congestion.
Okay, the state of the dining hall is in a very bad condition. There are no windows, there are no doors. Because of that, flies find their way to the dining hall, and also dust. And because of the time and also activities in the school, food is always served before time. And when students come inside to learn to eat their food, it will be sometimes cold. And the food will be contaminated due to the flies and also the dust, which also affects the health of the students. So therefore, I appeal to the government that they should help us complete our dining hall.
The headmistress of the school, Regina Zagiti, during the climax of this year's SRC Week celebration, called for the expansion of infrastructure and the completion of stored ones.
We have been very faithful with the little we had. Our Lady of Providence Girls SHS has become a household name in Ghana now, and we deserve our fair share of physical infrastructure. The increasing student population has become a worry for management as classrooms are congested. As such, a new 12-unit classroom block to deal with the increasing number of students will be highly appreciated.
From Kwesibuo Krom in the German South Municipality of the Bunu region, I am Marcus Aponifum for Citi News.
And here in our studios in Tesano in Accra, my name is Umaru Sandamado. This is a Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. Still ahead. President Akufo-Addo draws parallel lines between the dual citizenship case of James Jachi Kwesin and that of Adamu Dramani Sakande, urging Assin North voters to disregard recent comments on the matter by former President John Dramani Mahama. We have more on that when we come back. Please stay.
Back. Wines of South Africa, Wosa, is back in Ghana for the biggest wine show ever. Date, Saturday 15th July at the Labadi Beach Hotel, Accra. Time, 7 p.m. sharp. Wines of South Africa Grand Tasting Event 2023 is proudly brought to you by Wines of South Africa and John Williams Consults Ghana. This event is sponsored by Ghana Export Promotion Authority and Best National Bank. Partners, South African High Commission, Accra, South African Airways, and Labadi Beach Hotel. Media partners, AmayalDebra.com, Citi FM, Citi TV, Voyage Afrique Magazine, and Ovation Magazine. Don't miss out on this extraordinary event by securing your tickets now at wosa2023.eventbrite.com or call 0553-271-032. Remember to come celebrate with Wines of South Africa, Saturday, 15th July 2023, 7 p.m. at Labadi Beach Hotel, Accra. Wines of South Africa, welcome to our world of discovery. Strictly by invitation and reserved for 18 years and above.
Finally, anyone can become a household.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Flip, a real estate gaming platform that allows you to play and stand a chance of winning a house or cash or consolidated prizes, such as savings towards a house. Simple and easy to play. Visit www.ugoflip.com. Buy a ticket to enter the game. Wait for the end of the game to enjoy the win. Anyone can win. Flip it or own it. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Play responsibly, not for persons below 18 years, and gaming can be addictive.
You're welcome back to the Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. Now, with just 2 days remaining until the Assin North by-elections, political parties are intensifying their campaign efforts ahead of the significant event. Meanwhile, the constituents are eagerly anticipating incident-free elections. Our correspondent, Carvis Tete, brings us the latest updates in the following report.
President Akufo-Addo has drawn a parallel between the dual citizenship case of James Gyakye Quayson and that of Adamu Sakandi. Last week, former President John Dramani Mahama criticized the Supreme Court's decision to nullify James Gyakye Quayson's 2020 election victory and disqualify him from serving as an MP, deeming it absurd. However, while addressing a rally at Assin North, President Akufo-Addo urged constituents to dismiss Mahama's remark and instead rally support for the MPP parliamentary candidate, Charles Opoku.
I say I'm before the men you say we are. I didn't know now. Ghana na every program. I never get out of the Ghana and every program. I never know. I said to you, I know the mother and the Lord. Yeah, Paris answer who are going to Africa, so way you say, and they will be 6.5 years here before. We are living in America. And one of two are natural. And one of two are natural. Some of them who support the Democrat. Now, brother, who call you the other one. Who call you the part of which you have one. Now, some of them say,
Certain sections of the township roads are currently undergoing construction, resulting in slippery conditions. Extra caution is being exercised to prevent any accident. Meanwhile, former President John Dramani Mahama has been in the constituency with the NDC's candidate James Gyakye Quayson, campaigning ahead of the elections.
Abato senior maybe 2020 2016 Neoma Yato Abano Devi where are you between Assin North and Peswa Sonkwa and a Betubi Ghana no be and to be this a month 80 a year at this Name Edia Swam say Monkasa Emma Ghana Punina. They say, me, Mama or Bolle Bamboy, Sir by me to me to be. Obedient baby on to me to be. And so, Amani who are young na ya famuno. Nyame Eddie Esimoso. Say, I saw Modibama MVP who almost say, and your man call you Ghana no. Or the Ashamosa Assin North. Eti minya can me Assin North ni. Anka me so me to abani bi. Enso me to enye.
Well, that's how we wrap up the Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. But before we go a look again at the headlines we brought to you. Aveno Traditional Council in the Volta region appeals for calm and unity following tragic killing of CEO of Nezu Iyara Ventures and urges support for police investigations. President Akufo-Addo draws parallel lines between the dual citizenship case of James Gyakye Kwesi and that of Adamu Dramani Sakande, urging Assin North voters to disregard recent comments on the matter by the former President John Mahama. Also, residents of Noyam in the Brim North district of the Eastern region threatened to resist the operations of large-scale mining company FGM, alleging land misappropriation by the chief of the town. Still on the bulletin, Education Minister strongly refused criticisms of free senior high school policy and underscored significant improvements in learning outcomes in Ghanaian schools. Well, if you missed any of these stories or want further details, go to our website, citinewsroom.com. Subscribe to CityTube on YouTube for more exclusive video content from Citi TV. My name is Umaru Sandamado. Thank you for watching.